Drum nerds, drum nerdesses. Wow, it's been a time, hasn't it? It's been a minute. I'm gonna just get this. We're working on Thomas Lang today. Um, wow. So sorry for the delay. It's been a bit absent. I think it's been 2 weeks. I mean, during the imminent potential of World War III, I think we've all taken a bit of a backseat. But there we go. Got my Tim Hortons mug with my Tim Hortons coffee in it. Don't want to be blasé about everything that's happening. Really serious stuff. Maybe we can have a discussion about it in the comments below here. Open to all sides, but pretty serious stuff going on right about now. This guy still sucks. There you go. In any event, I hope you're having a great weekend wherever you are. You're staying safe. Yeah, lots going on. I have since found, in case you're not scrubbing ahead to the Thomas Lang part, I have found a weekly jam night in my local area. So I'm really gassed about that. Of course, it's blues, but I get to actually get into the city now, into London, and I'll be doing that once a week. Hopefully, I can have somebody film it, and I'll be sticking that up here and there, because that brings me the most joy. I have started this Drum Nerd channel because I love to play, and I love all things drums. So, hopefully that will be popping up soon. Here we go. Thomas Lang. I have had a lesson or two with the guy. Serious dude. Really, really good. What you also need to understand, if you don't know much about Thomas Lang, is almost everything you can play on your hands, he can play on his feet, and then play the stuff on his hands too. Got some kind of a Vista light going on there. Is it just me, or was that a trend? Clear heads and black kind of reso dot sort of thing. Because I did that. I'm guilty. I've done that too. I used to wear that same outfit too. Not his, obviously. But yeah, it's pretty indicative of like early 2000s. I think that's his signature stick as well. Looks like it's kind of modeled off of Buddy Rich's. See, interesting how he spent so much of that time, this is all improv, he's living in a flam set right now. He is flamming all over the place. Kind of like a buzz flam roll. Also note that side auxiliary floor tom that is a bass drum, effectively. There's not much I can really say on this, because I'm genuinely blown away and mesmerized by Thomas's playing, and so I won't have much to add, other than you'll see me look like a bit of an idiot, kind of going, oh my god, he's on X Games. If you know, you know. So what I want to pay attention to is, you can't see yet, but when you get to it, I'll show you, and hopefully I'm correct. You can hear how open his bass drum is. So that's obviously down to the tuning that he's done, but that is him not burying the head or burying the beater in the head. You can hear the openness. I'll reverse back, but you'll be able to hear it resonate. So he's not burying the head. That's very tricky to do, to control that bass drum in that capacity, right? It's quite jazz style. See how open and big it is. He's not burying the beater. See, I don't even know what the hell's going on here. He's doing a different pattern. This is where you start getting into the world of like the Marco Miniman, the Thomas Lang. I'm not saying this is exactly that, although if I really analyze it, I might be able to figure it out. But it sounds like you're getting polyrhythms going on here, where you've got multiple different limbs doing multiple different patterns. We're going back to hear that. That right hand staying the same. Watch that. So watch that little the bell hi-hat that he's made. Watch it. It has its own pattern. It will be moving. So there. There. So he's obviously got that set. See, he's got that set at the top end of the back end of the pattern. There you go, it is again. There you go. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So he's got that. That is his home base. That is the foot ostinato, which is the pa-pa-pa, amongst everything else. But you can notice that he's not forgetting that. It happens. And it is there. And the basses and the snares that he's got augsed out on the foot, those will still do different patterns, but that will always be coming back as well while he's doing the hands. It's very, 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 very difficult stuff. This is a whole different ball game of drummer. There you go. It's just so the phrasing and the timing on his hands are different than what's going on the feet. They're still doing the ba ba ga 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 do 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 ba ga da da da. The hands are doing whatever they want to do. And we've left that pattern and we're doing something different. Just take a pause. If you're not a drummer, then fine. But if you are a drummer, does it not slightly not bother you, make you hopeful at some point that you can reach this level, that your feet could be better than most people's hands? Like his doubles are on his feet are quicker than most people's hands. Woo! Naughty little stick trick in there. I love those red Chuck Taylors too. Totally irrelevant to drumming. Well, they're probably quite light and easy to play with, and they grip the pedals quite nicely. I'm kind of in a daze right now, so I'm what do you want from me? Just the stabs, the articulation on those stabs and pushes with the bass drum and the cymbals at that rate, at that consistency and that frequency of them coming out is just very, very telling of how amazingly connected. See, this is what needs to be expressed here, is his whole body is very connected in that his right hand can hit simultaneously with his left foot and vice versa. But second to that, it can be so connected that he can completely disconnect it perfectly too, where he can hit everything else different to the other parts and they all still fall in place, right? So it's amazing. He's got complete control over every part of his body here. Oh. And he's come back to the beginning. See that? Started with that, ended with that. That's a good solo. Went here, came all the way over here, came back to here, which is the same. And that dynamic control, just pulling it back now. Oof. See that? Even the ending in itself, because when you really think about things, a lot of the times you do a drum solo, the end is always like the blam, have a kitchen sink. Whereas this, he kind of did it up and down, and then he came out very gracefully, very controlled. And you better believe that man can just hold the groove too. Just very, very talented guy. Lucky enough to have as I said, a lesson or two with him. I don't. There you go. Speechless, blown away. Got nothing to say other than I'm now going to take my ass over to the drum kit, the practice kit rather, and keep working on my page 33 of my stuff in the hopes that by the time I'm about 85, I can do this. You know, it's one of those things. The thing is, let it not discourage you, because drumming is a journey. It's not the destination style thing. You know, it's a journey, and it should be enjoyed. You know, however good or not good you are, you're always better than you think anyways. So just have fun with it. You know, you don't have to be Thomas Lang. You can aspire to be Thomas Lang as best you can, and then you'll be your version thereof, which will be amazing because it'll have your fingerprint on it, and you'll have some of the stuff that he puts out there. And then somebody will look at you and they'll want to be a you know? So just enjoy it and have fun. It's hard, though. That is harder to do than it is, you know, to say, because obviously you get, if you're a drummer, if you're a musician, if you're an artist, if you're any of these kinds of things where you're always trying to do better to yourself, not necessarily anybody else, but you're always trying to be the best that you can, but you're never the best that you can, so you always feel continuously at a loss. If I'm speaking sense to somebody who's in the same boat, then you'll know what I mean. But that is the journey. You got to just keep going, keep loving it, keep moving forward. I'm going to stop waffling now. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. Keep your stick on the ice and pitter patter.